waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Rams fans, let's get ready to rumble!
What is up, my Ramilia? And it looks like from the comments we have a good one brewing today. Let's get right into it. I got a great show for you guys today. I love it. Love it. I love it. Love it. Got my Super Bowl champion hat, a shirt. I don't have my hat. I'll get it in a few minutes. But let's get right into it. Props to everyone shows up. That's showing up in the comments already. We got a hot one brewing today. All right, here we go. Here's my guy, Playboy Loco 105. So this guy's a Niner fan. He's a good guy. He's a Niner fan. So let's just keep it about the teams. But yeah, I was at work and I was on break, and he was on there, and we were going back and forth. So he says, "Go Niners, baby! I'm here early. Thank you for coming in, Roberto. Thank you, brother." And Niner, he says, "I'm here early, and Niner Empire has arrived to the Lambs territory. I heard the Ramilia Sports Report wants all the smoke. It's still Lambs suck." And then my guy Stan the Rams fan says, "You sound like you're trying extremely hard to convince everyone that we give a shit. We're not toddlers. We don't toddler Niners chupa." Stan the Ram fan says, "Bobby Working knows your playbook. He takes away Debo and running game. Yeah, you should be worried." And the Stan the Ram fan says, he first, but he can't hit the like. He first, but he can't hit the like button like I did." Yeah, hit the like button if you can. The comments are already on fire already. Let's just try to keep it between the teams. It's all in good fun, though. Grander Trop says, "Congrats to Ramilia Sports Report and the Ram fans all around the world. Super Bowl champions, LVI. Yes. Grander Trop says, "Hola, Vato, what's happening? What's new with you, Rudy? Ramilia and Vatos Locos. Whose house? Rams house." Stan the Ram fan, the only thing they help is the watch hours, but it can be done without the IMO. And Grander Trop says, "I like to get Rudy." Grander Trop says, "I like to get Rudy and Rams fans' take on them winning the Super Bowl. I have not seen every Rams content creator since I am not a Rams fan, but I have seen nothing but humility from Rams fans." That Grander 12. And a lot of times when we act like we're arrogant, it's just having fun because we've put in our dues. And then Roberto says, "Why would I hit the like button? This is a Rams stream. I'm just here because your boy Ramilia was talking about my Niners and wants to smoke. I'm here to show Ramilia Empire isn't scared to be here." Hey, if you're going to be here, Roberto, hit the like button, brother. I appreciate you bringing in here, though, man. It's no problem. Send reference. Thanks, Granger. I've been a Ram fan since Robin Gabriel. No Niner fan can tell me jack. That's right. On that. One of my, like I said, I have a few buddies that are Niners content creators, and on that, I was on my break and it popped up, and so I went on there, and I wasn't being rude or anything. I was just saying, "Hey, what's up?" And then there was and maybe a cool guy, I don't know him, but right away he was saying, "Oh, Ronnie Lott has 4 Super Bowls," and he wanted me to go and debate him. I go, "Come to my show. It's going to be on at 9:05. Well, hit me up on Twitter. Well, you know where to find me, man. I'm not going to look for you." But I even said, "What is there to debate? We're the champs. What are you going to say? We're the champs." "Yeah, but we won back in 27 years ago." Great for you. That's not now. That's like the Niners. I'll tell you what the Niners are. If you remember Joe Frazier, right? The great boxer Joe Frazier. He won a heavyweight title, beat Ali, and then the Thriller in Manila, and a great boxer, Hall of Fame boxer. And then he had his son, Marvin Frazier, right? I don't know if any of you guys know him. You might not, because he didn't last very good. That's what these Niners are. The San Francisco Niners with Eddie DeBartolo Jr. and Bill Walsh and Joe Montana and Steve Young. Those were like the to give you an example, the Joe Frazier's. These Niners, the Santa Clara version, are the Marvin Frazier's, living off of their dad's reputation. So there you go. I said it. Shots fired. Pew pew gang. The pew pew gang. There you go. So we don't care about the 5 Super Bowls. We care about the teams now. And our ownership and our team is the Super Bowl champions. Humble yourself when you come in here. Nobody cares about what Smoking Joe Frazier did back in the day when you're Marvin Frazier and you can't even win a title. So there you go. That's why I said it doesn't make any difference if we debate. What else are you going to tell me? We already have it in front of us. Kyle Shanahan's Niners are 42-56. They have 5 winning seasons in the last 27 years. They've been to a bunch of NFC Championship games, but they can't get over the hump. Clearly, they don't know how to win 1 Super Bowl, let alone brag about 5, when it had nothing to do with this ownership. So, what is there debate about? There's no debate. It's already a TKO. Stand my friends, you're not showing anything, but you are scared, and you should be. Yeah, they hate us like we hate them, but it's all a good fun. We love seeing them. On that note, hold on. I have some fresh stuff. Hold on. It's all fun. I love this stuff, man. We're here for it. It's a slow time, of year. We're waiting for stuff to happen, and it's just a slow time of year.
SoFi Stadium exploded with excitement. The hometown Rams sending their Golden State rivals, the 49ers, back to San Francisco without the title.
Back to Santa Claraville you go. Oops, sorry. Here we go. Stand the Rams says, and who cares if you're scared or not? You don't play. Your team justified their fear, and that's all Ramilia cares about. Debo and Shanahan's fear. Screw you, yours. Yeah, Debo. He doesn't even want to be in Santa Clara no more. He's afraid that Trey Lance possibly will hurt his stats because he wants to get a big contract. Grinder 12 says, as on the Ram fans, I find it classless to troll another team's content creator unless that content creator is talking mad trash. For me, is not. He's a cool dude. To each their own. It's okay. Me and my Niner guy here, Playboy Loco, aka Roberto. We go back. We used to go back in the a while ago on other YouTubes, and we go back and forth about our teams. But he's a good guy. No personal attacks on him. It's just I wasn't even talking smack on that. It was the one guy talking about the 4 Super Bowls, and he wanted to debate. And I go, "There's no debate." But I don't mind him coming in here, but I'm not going to go look for him over there. You got to come and find me. I told him where I was. Hopefully he'll come in today. That will be funny. Because it's already a TKO when it comes to, and it's not this the guy here. He's cool. He's just coming in. He's in his way, showing some love, coming in. But the other guy's talking about, I would love to debate you. What is their debate, man? You right away started talking about Ronnie Lott having 4 Super Bowls. I think Ronnie Lott was watching this on the couch too, along with Joe Montana and Steve Young. You could give you an idea how that debate would go. Unless you want to harken back to the past. And at that point, we can talk about our high school years and what did we do back then too. We're talking about now, props to the old school San Francisco 49ers for winning the titles. But like I said, these are the Marvin Frazier version of the Niners, the watered down version. They can't even win 1 Super Bowl, let alone multiple Super Bowls. So stop propping up the owner that got kicked out of the NFL. He can never own a team again. Their best owner that they ever had, he was blackballed from the NFL, and that's just the way that goes. And I'm not being a smack talker. I'm just saying what happened. But at the same time, I get to smack talk on it because it's true. Granted, travel just a waste of energy. Playboy Loco says nobody's scared of the Lambs. The Lambs fear the Niners, and upcoming season we will see. The champs don't fear anybody. We'll play whoever's in front of us and we'll beat them like we did last year. But yeah, that's what it's all about, though. We won the big one, and that's all that counts. Right? Stan the Red Fan says, isn't that What he's up to trolling, yeah. Southern Fence is us. Southern Fence yawn. Okay, I guess. Playboy says, Loco says, I'm not trolling. I'm not a troll, bro. Ramilia and I are good friends. Yeah, it is true. Me and Roberto, his name's Roberto. We are good friends. We just go back and forth. So he's just in here, just having a good time, so it's all good. It's all good. But I can't wait to the season. We're gonna go back and forth. But yeah, he's a good guy too. He comes at it a different way, but he's a good guy too, guys. Santa Maria Fence, Bobby Wagner ain't Troy Reader. Yeah, man. Bobby Wagner's a huge upgrade. Wildman Samurai, Bobby Brown. Yes, Bobby Brown. My prerogative. Bobby Brown is a disappointment. We were bragging that we don't have any issues here in the champion's house. There's no turmoil, and even though Bobby Brown was expected to maybe take the next step, he is an up and coming guy, but it's not going to help us for him to be out 6 games. It in no way, shape, or form kills our chances to win the Super Bowl this year. But those are reps that he needed, and it's not good. So hopefully he'll learn from this. At least he's not injured, and he should be fresh and ready to go. Gail Dizon says, hey, Rudy, what's up, brother? He says, my Rams football season starts on the 30th for me. Go Rams. Yes, for the UCI training camp day for season ticket holders. I can't wait. I'm going to be there. Playboy Loco says, I just hit that like button. I'm like number 5. There you go. Thank you, Playboy Loco. See, he's a good guy, but he's a Niner fan. He go back and forth. So, props to him. I'm glad he came in here. Roberto, come in more, brother. It's all good. Hold on. My lady's calling. Hold on. Let me put it. All right, I'm sorry. Send the front laughing emoji. Damian Lee, what's up, brother? It's my other Niner guy. He says the Rams are like the Cowboys of today, not the 90s. Rams needs rings to battle the Niners. Well, we got the last 2, Damian Lee, and you guys have nothing. So, and ours are after the free agency period. The Niners haven't proven that they can win a Super Bowl in the full-blown Niners free agency period. Grander Tuff says Bobby Brown's greatest hits. Love it. Yeah, Bobby Brown. He'll be okay. At least he's not injured. Damage says the Rams have 1 ring, then the Cleveland Browns. The Rams have 2 rings more than the Niners do in the last 27 years. We'll put it that way. Rams Nation says my guy says facts. Y'all Niner fans. Joe says Winers, LMAO. Playboy Locos Inglewood Rams win their first ring. Yep, we've won our first Super Bowl, but it's our second championship in LA, thanks to the 1951 Los Angeles Rams. San Fran fan says, what changed Debo's mind? Nick Scott. Nick Scott changed his mind. San Ram fan. San Ram fan says the Golden State Bridge, Buster. Buster emoji. Damian Lee says it took the Rams how many years to get a ring? Rams are the Denver Broncos level 2 rings or less. What do you mean how many rings? We were in Los Angeles five years, and we've already been to 2 Super Bowls, and we just won one of them. You guys have been trying to win a Super Bowl for 27 years. Damian Lee says Roberto is cool. Yeah, Roberto's cool. Playboy Loco is Roberto. He's cool. And he always likes to say this. I own Rudy from Rumble Spurs days. Me and Rudy went at it in those days. I respect Rudy, but not the Lambs. Yeah, he's a good guy, guys. He comes in here, and he's no nonsense, but he's a good guy. I appreciate you coming in here, Roberto. Playboy Leco says I'm a cool person. If you get to know me in person, I'm down. Yeah, you are, Roberto. Don't worry, brother. It's because they don't know you, and you come in here with fire, but it's all good. Don't worry. But yeah, there's no problem for us going back and forth in our teams. Bobby Brown on our own Ghostbusters. Yes, I love those songs. I love the Ghostbusters movies, and I love the songs. Grandro Trout says, here calls that lady. Oh boy, you done it now, Rudy. I told you to pick up the leche on the yeah, good. I was wondering if I was muted. Yeah, she's saying, are you on your show again? Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, it's timing. Damien says, humble is key. Catch up ring wise. I hate the Cowboys, but I respect the rings they have. Well, we respect the Niners and the Cowboys, but they're the ones that act like they just came out for the Super Bowl, and they act like they know how to win Super Bowls in this modern era. And so, especially the Cowboys too, the same thing. And we always, just like we knocked the Niners out of the playoffs, we knocked the Cowboys out of the playoffs in '79, in '85, and 2018. So it's it's pretty ironic that you're comparing the Cowboys because we both knocked you guys out of the playoffs. We knocked both you guys out of the playoffs. Damien says St. Louis has one ring and Los Angeles has one ring. No, both cities have two rings. The Ramilia, I already explained this, Damien, but you weren't here. Isaac Bruce was an LA Ram drafted player. He made the game-winning catch in the St. Louis Super Bowl. There were 4 starting LA Ram players on that Super Bowl team in St. Louis. So those LA Ram players, including Isaac Bruce, helped the St. Louis Rams win the Super Bowl. Just like this last Super Bowl, Hecker and Aaron Donald were St. Louis Rams drafted players, and they helped us win the chip in LA. And Aaron Donald made the game-winning plays in the NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl. So it's amazing, and we're the only team that can say this. Two cities that had the franchise that the franchise was in, the players that were drafted there helped win each Super Bowl. So there you go. That just shows you how great the Rams are because we were able to do that, where we had players that were drafted from each city help the other city win the Super Bowl. There you go. That shows our greatness. Now you are educated on that, Damian Lee, and no other team can say that. Grinder Trout says the Super Bowl Denver Broncos against in the 1980s versus the Redskins. First quarter looked like Super Bowl was over. Broncos had it, and then Doug Williams and Timmy Smith showed up. Yeah, Doug Williams was a great quarterback. Playboy Loco says, I'm new here, and this is my first time here. Thank you, Playboy Loco, brother. Thank you for coming in. Much love, man. But you are going to get some fire if you talk about our Rams, though. But it's all good. It's all good, man. Thank you for coming in. Stand the Ram fences. Give it time. Stafford will make y'all respect us. We're patient. Yeah. And you know what, too? They have a certain feeling about us because they beat us the regular season times in a row. Just like they're scared of the Seahawks. And I say scared because they are. They're always worried about the Seahawks. And we're like, wait a minute. We're the NFC. I mean, we've won the division 3 times out of 5 years, and they're scared of the Seahawks. Right? And we always beat the Seahawks. So it's just the way it goes. So that's where that mentality comes from. But that's what makes the NFL amazing because we have a hard time with the Niners in the regular season recently. And then they lose to Colt McCoy and the Arizona Cardinals. Or they lose to a weakened Seahawks team with a really 3 great weapons in Lockett, Metcalf, and Wilson when he was there. But yeah, that's why they look at it. So, it doesn't bother me. It's a little irritating, but as long as we get the W and have the chip on our shelf, that's all that we care about. Grinder Trousers lady wants her time. You own your show. You're on your show again. You spend more time with the lowrider on YouTube than me. No, it's just bad timing. Ready to go. What's up, brother? He says, what's up, Ramilia and Ramley? Ready to go. What's up, my brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Playboy Loca says, November 13th, I'll be at Leafs. Oh, that's awesome. I'll be at Levi Stadium. And I bought my Niners tickets and airplane. Oh, man, safe travels, brother. I'll be at the Sunday night football game. Oh, man, hit me up. Hit me up when you go over there, man, so we can hang out. I'll bring over where Ramilia is, brother, and introduce you, and we'll give you some hard time, but you'll be all good with us, and have a beer or whatever. But props to you, man. You're a good dude. Everyone here is going to give you some fire, though, if you start talking about our Rams. But that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Grander Truffles, Rudy, show Playboy Horchata, salute. Oh. Unfortunately, Bud Light was the only one making team beers. So I'll have to give you one of these. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to get one of these Rams Super Bowl Rams House Bud Lights, ice cold, Roberto. I would have rather had it been Modelo or something, but they were the ones that sponsored the beer. So break out the horchata and tequila, Granger 12 says. Shot by Nolan. What up, Ramley? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate it, man. God bless you so much. Thank you so much for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Ready to go. Said Nolan, what's good? Yes. Grander 12 says I can actually wait for the football season. I want everyone to heal up. Yes. Rams anxious. Y'all 49er fans are goofy, y'all. But y'all cool. Yeah. They're all cool. The ones that come in here have been cool. I know them usually. Grander 12 says, oh wow, show that close up the beer. Yeah, I got a few of them. I gotta get a control for my camera. I got a few of them. Not really a big beer drinker. There's the Super Bowl one. But they're sitting right here behind. You've noticed they're not in the refrigerator. They're just sitting there. I drank a couple of them, but then I have other round beers and stuff too. But it's cool. Grander 12 says they sell those beer at local market. No, you got to find them. When the Rams first won, you can find them everywhere. Player Lucas, I'll hit you up when the day gets close. I'm staying 3 days. Let's see here. Hold on. Player Lucas, I'll hit you up the day gets close. I'm staying 3 days and nights. Hit the beach. Awesome, man. It will be a pleasure to meet you after years of giving you a hard time. Yeah, man. God bless you, man. That's what it's about, brother. It's going to be awesome, man. You're going to love SoFly. We call it SoFly Stadium because, SoFi Stadium is the name. Fly, like, hey, I'm fly, right? Or chingon, we're chingon. So just to be silly about it, we call it SoFly Stadium. That's so fly, but that's why we do that. But that's awesome, brother. You're going to love that stadium, though. It's an awesome place to watch a game. Grand Trump says, I got to Google that. Do they sell them? Yeah, you can find them. Stanley Reference says, shot by Nolan. Yes, brother. Yes. Granger 12 says, yeah, those are cool to have. Yeah, I love them, man. I love them. And let's see here. Hold on one second.
Coming from behind to win the NFC Championship and a ticket to the Super Bowl. The Los Angeles Rams are on their way, and fans couldn't be more excited.
It's beautiful, baby. That's what it's all about. Rams, baby. Rams house. Whose house? Rams house. Long-time Rams fan. Let's go, Rams.
From the hugs in the stands to the dancing in the courtyard, SoFi Stadium exploded.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing, man. SoFly Stadium. It's going to be awesome, man. I can watch that all day. Let's see. Shot by Nolan. The new Behind the Grind episode with A-Rob is awesome, man. This guy, of course, because he's a Bear, right? He's been a long-time Bear. If you look at his stats in 2019, 1,150 plus yards receiving with whoever they had quarterback at the time. 2020, he went up 1,250 some odd receiving yards with whoever they had quarterbacking the Bears. Last year he had a hammy injury and then COVID protocol. But that's with the Bears. Now imagine with Stafford, and then we even had Michael Irvin say that he's the one player that reminds him of him, the playmaker, saying that. So I'm very hyped, man. It's a great episode, and he wants to work. I said that on my last stream that Cooper Kupp and just like Woods and Kupp would be students of the game. Cooper Kupp and A-Rob are going to be amazing, man. It's amazing. It's going to be amazing. Eduardo, what's up, brother? He says, hey, Rudy, where did you get that T-shirt? It's dope. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I got it from, actually, this particular shirt here, my lady got it for me. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it's got like the Grand Theft Auto pictures and stuff, and but it has Donald right here, and all the players and stuff. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You can find those on Etsy too, I believe. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. Shabino says, that's Stan the Ram fan. Yes. Grander 12 says, I left to buy a 6-pack of them, then try to mail them to Payo Time. Yeah, man. I have some stuff that I still have to send to Payo Time. I'm trying to gather some more stuff because sending to Canada is pretty expensive, but I want to get it all in one shot. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe I'll find out how much it is. I don't know if you can though. We'll maybe I'll find out for you. Grander Trop says, "Oh, I didn't see that. Just have to hide it well." Yeah. Grander Trop, is that your primo there, Rudy? The guy with the glasses. Ready to go says, I want to collect more Rams merch, but I don't have room to store it. Yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff in boxes. I got like my Jim Everett jersey. My what else do I have? My Isaac Bruce jersey. There's a lot of stuff I can't even find. The 79 banner, the pennant to the Super Bowl when we played the Steelers. But it's awesome, man. You can never have enough. My daughter bought me this here for my birthday a couple years back. Joe says another whiner stalking the channel. No, he's good. He's good, brother. He has fire coming out at the Rams because he's a Niner fan, but he's a buddy of mine from we used to go back and forth, but he's a good guy. It's all good. Shabino says, shout out to Payo. Yes, my brother Payo, Rams brother. Eduardo says the Rams and Born X Rays is a dope collab. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. That Rams and Born X Rays is a dope collab. That's awesome. Gotta check that out. Ram Nation's the 49er fans lurking. They're lurking. That's one thing about being able to come on here. There's things that we can do, to have fun.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners.
SoFi Stadium exploded with excitement. The hometown Rams sending their Golden State rivals, the 49ers, back to San Francisco without the title.
Back to San Francisco. Grander Trump says, yeah, I told Payo I was looking for Rams merch here, but it's Cards territory. So it's slim pickings. I went to 2 sports stores in the mall, but the stuff was I wanted to find better. Yeah, it's hard to find in certain areas. There are certain malls though in Arizona that they do have stuff. Wait. Where are you at, Grander? I know you're a Dolphins fan, but where are you at? Are you in Dolphin territory? Is that where you are? I forgot. Stan the Ram fan says, look at the football IQ in the Rams receiver room. Kupp, Robinson, Beckham, and Higbee. That's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. And then you couple that with Stafford, who knows how to, knows all the football lingo and knows how to call. I think my lady's home. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. And then Sean McVay, calling those plays out. Hold on, guys. Okay, we're back. She's here and the doggies go crazy. So, yeah, the football IQ with the wide receivers, our coach, Sean McVay, Stafford. I mean, like I said, this is a golden era. Truly is a golden era in Rams football. The greatest show on turf era was wonderful. We left rings on the table. We'll see if we can outdo that. We've already matched it in year 1 with Stafford. We'll see what happens. There's a lot more great football to be played. Roger 12 says, Rudy, you got the towel that they were holding up at the end of the video. I have it. I have I have a towel like that. I have one similar that I'm going to send to my guy Pale. And then that towel back there is the one that my sister got when we went to the parade. They were throwing them out to the fans. But awesome. Shot by Noah says, yeah, the Bornix race collab is tough. I got to check that out. Grinder 12 says, those sports runs are hilarious. Grinder 12 says, the dogs don't bite me. Playboy Lucas Ram fans are lurking on the Niner channels. Grinder 12 says, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, yeah, so there's certain malls that you can find Ram stuff. Maybe not a lot. And Grinder 12 says, oh no, the dogs bite hard. Nah, they're little ankle biters. They don't bite too hard. Get up, dogs, bite them hard. Eduardo says, hey, Rudy, are you going to the Major League Baseball All-Star game tomorrow? It's going to be at Dodger Stadium. I checked the tickets, and they are quite expensive. No, man, I wanted to, but I just have so many things coming up, man. I would love to go, man. I would love to be there. I wish I could. But, man, you know, the All-Star game at Dodger Stadium, just going to Dodger game, period. I wanted to go when they have the Mexican colored Dodger jerseys. Excuse me. And I didn't get a chance to go, but I wanted to go, man. It's going to be awesome to watch it, but nothing can take the place of going live. I would love to be there. It's going to be awesome. And the Rams night, you know, Dodger Stadium. Awesome. I would love to be there, man. Ram Nations, much love to all you 49er fans. We got the chip though, and the Super Bowl. That's right, baby. That's right. That's all that matters. You know, we don't want to go back and forth. We just go, who's got the chip? Southern reference, Odell Cott and Odell Cott and A-Rob is already catching up in practice. You know what? I can't say enough about Allen Robinson. Odell caught up learning the playbook, and like you said, wide receiver IQs. It's going to be amazing, man. I really think that we're going to get Odell back. Excuse me. Playboy looks as the dog wants his dinner. The dog is like, Rudy, give me my dinner. Yeah, man, I get hangry. Now when my lady comes home or one of us come home, they start barking. They get all excited. They can. I don't understand how they can hear us outside in the front curb, and they're already barking when we get here. But yeah, I love my doggies. Grinder Trusses, no muerdas, don't bite me. Joe says, Plague Loco, been looking for a Niner channel, nowhere to be found. Is that where you were? We got applications to join, but it's a line to walk through. We don't. Be nice, Joe. He's a good friend of mine, so it's all good. Go back and forth about teams, but I'm sure that this is a Rams fans chapter here. I know there's Rams 49ers chapter. My cousin belonged to one. The DJ's here. Oh, check this out too. So one of my guys, and I know he's bullshitting, but they were trying to say that at the parade they were paying Raider fans to be Ram fans. So that's the stuff that I deal with. I'm like, what? Get out of here. We're paying Raider fans to be Ram fans for the parade. If you've guys seen my parade, if you've seen my video, I was there. We don't need to do that. But the thing that's amazing, though, is you would think they give the Lombardi to the teams with the most fans and the loudest fans that talk smack. Because that's one thing that the Niner fans and other fans say, oh, well, the parade, this and that. Yeah, well, I mean, they don't realize that we can have a dozen people, 100 people. I mean, it wasn't like that. But we have the chip. That just shows that that's sour grapes. Having to just say something about the parade. What I always say is, when the Niner fans say stuff like that is, the only parade I remember.
SoFi Stadium.
The only parade I know about the Niners recently is when the Niner fans are going down the escalator.
SoFi Stadium exploded with excitement. The hometown Rams sending their Golden State rivals, the 49ers, back to San Francisco without the title.
So that's their parade. Yeah, there was a lot there. Wow. That's the parade the Niners have now. They parade their ass out to their car after the loss in the NFC Championship game. So there you go. There's the Niner parade. Wow, that was very impressive. Shot by Nolan says Glock 9 is cooking up a second season in this offense. Liam Cohen is back. Liam Cohen is going to be amazing. We're going to be explosive as hell. The only thing that I want to make sure that we have with this offense, because Stafford had to carry, I can't say enough about Matthew Stafford. We didn't finally they say he's got a run game now. He's got a franchise that wins. Akers goes down before preseason. No. Darrell Henderson is a sniffles away from getting hurt. But he's amazing when he's out there. We had to get Journeyman, and thank God for him because he made some hell of a blocks. Sony Michel to help us free up Stafford to make some plays, but he wasn't a speed burner. Now this year we're going to have a better a better run game, and our offensive line hopefully will get cohesive with Noteboom taking over for Big Wit. And hopefully with Stafford with the running game, he doesn't have to shoulder the load because I believe he was banged up as we got into the playoffs, and he had a shoulder and had to throw too much. So, but yes, it's going to be amazing. That's an amazing comment right there. I've been saying Liam Cohen is going to make our offense even more explosive. CMDR Carney, what's up, brother? He says, horns up, Ramilia, what's up, brother? Horns up, brother. Appreciate you coming in. Grander 12 says, fans. Yeah, everyone, please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't. I really appreciate it. Helps my channel. I always forget. I beat Granger 12 to it. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Ready to go says, Rams says, I mean, say though. Thank you, brother. Ready to go says, CMD Carney, what's up? World champ. That's right, baby. You are a world champ. Shot by Nelly says, Dodger Blue. Yes, indeed. There's my Niner, my other Niner Carnal, Niner sickness. Cuba mi raza, puro pinche Niners, he says. Grand 12 says, welcome all Niner fans and NFL fans to the stream. So you did beat me. Okay, Grand 12, my bad. With your host, Rudy, off of the Ramilia Sports Report. Whose house? Rams house. Ramilators mount up, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Eduardo says, Rams and Dodgers should do some sort of collab. It'd be dope to see. It'd be amazing. There's supposed to be a Rams. I can't remember. I think it's coming up or they just had it. I was going to try and get tickets and I can't. My mind is blank on that right now, but they were going to be a Rams day like they did the Kings day. That's exactly right, though. Nader says, Joe. Jim Foster, what's up, brother? He says, what's up, Rudy? Have you been on Ronald's channel to bit slap him lately? Yeah, I was on there the other day. And because they were talking about Stafford, and I just popped in for a little bit. Yeah, Rumble. Nader says, hey, Joe, I'm your Huckleberry. Come at me, brother. Southern Ramfest says, Dodgers since Walter Austin, 1968, so same years as Dodgers, 20 mil south F Philly. There you go, baby. Joe, Niner Sickness Podcast, you got it. Damian Lee says, I ran into a Cowboys fan today. Enough said, Cowboys fans talk the most smack. Yeah, and they're over here in Oxnard, too. Joe, I've been here because your boy Ramil wanted some smoke today because he was lurking on my boy's Niners channel. I'm not scared, fan. I if another team fan talks about my team, I'm going to show up. Yeah, it's all good, man. Thank you guys for coming in. It's all good fun. Chabano says, playing Raiders fans. They gotta stop. Getting on those conspiracy Reddits. Yeah, paying Raiders fans. Yeah. I think they're just trying to BS and talk smack, but they were trying to another like Rombo guy likes to say, oh well, they were paying Rams fans, and they're man, whatever. It doesn't matter what you think, like The Rock says. Brent Trust, Rudy, you got to show the Dennis Green rant. Yeah, I always say that at the stadium, like when we play the let's say we're playing the Niners and we had that big 17-point lead. We say something like the Niners are who we thought they were. We are who they thought they were. If you want to crown them, crown them. Edwin says, Edwin Rampage, Reiner suck. Joe, that's right. Same here. Talk about my Remsteados. I'll post you up too. I'm posted up too. Ready to go says I'll come to the realization that if you don't win the Super Bowl, you make any reason, even if it's wacky, just to justify your mediocrity. Yeah, it's amazing. We win the Super Bowl and they still got something to say. Now it's about the fans and the parade, man. It doesn't matter what they say, but Niners Sickness says Niners is better franchise than the Lambs. I think you have it the opposite way, Niners Sickness. You had a chance when you had Eddie DeBartolo as your owner, but this York franchise is not better than the Rams. As a matter of fact, the Rams are the eighth, according to Forbes, the eighth wealthiest franchise in sports, period, and we're the fourth NFL franchise in wealth, and the Niners are sixth in wealth. And besides that, we're coming off of a Super Bowl, 2 Super Bowls in the free agency era, and the Niners don't have any in that 27-year period. So I think you're hearkening back to a different day. Playboy looks at that when lambs suck. Shabby says Sony held it down in December. That's exactly right, baby. Exactly right. He didn't have the speed, but he was holding it down and did what he had to do. Edwin says, we will forever own the Winers. Yeah, you beat us in the regular season, but we send your ass home. Send your lame ass home. Go Rams. Yes, Giant TV. Cup was always good, but Matt took him to another level. That's exactly right, baby. Exactly right. I posted something in my guy Pale's chat that as great as Devontae Adams was in his first 5 years, he had like 4,100 yards, 39 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp, with 4 years of golf, 1 year of Stafford, in 5 years, had 55 plus 100 yards receiving and 40 touchdowns. And I was mentioning that because they had Cooper Kupp at 98 and Devontae Adams at 99 on Madden. That's not a big difference, but my guy Cooper Kupp ain't getting no love. Triple Crown winner. Ready to go says Niners have been traveling circus for decades now. Yeah, it's been a while since they held the chip, the Marty. Joseph, don't start acting like the Raider fans, Playboy Loco, and Niner Sickness podcast. Edwin says LA Rams represent from Southern Oregon. Edwin says Puro Pinchi Rams all day. Puro Rams all day. Every day. That's right, baby. Southern Rams fans says Rams are stacked in all phases of football game and built for the playoffs. That's exactly right. As a matter of fact, I was listening to another podcast, and they made great points, and I agree. The Rams are actually early. They're early to, we were hoping that Stafford was going to win year one, right? But we kept saying, even if he doesn't win this year, we're still all in for the next few years. We're actually arrived early is what I'm trying to say. The next 2 to 3 years could be better offensively. And defensively with Bobby Swagner, with Ernest Jones in there. Woo! But we actually arrived earlier. I agree with that. Then people think, oh, we're done now. We won the Super Bowl. No. We actually weren't sure if we were going to win in the first year because getting used to everybody. We don't really play our starters in the preseason, but we actually have arrived earlier, right? So it's going to be amazing. Joe says, I got nephews, uncles, and homeboys that are members fans, always seem to talk crap. Yeah. Shot by notice. It's amazing how Glock 9 didn't budge despite the running game struggles. Exactly right, baby. He stood in there. The guy's a warrior. Even before he became a Ram, I mean, there's that video of him with the jacked up shoulder going back in, throwing a touchdown. The guy's a warrior. He knew that we got him for a reason, and he was not going to go out even for a game or two. He knew that we needed him, and amazing guy. Just kept getting up. Every other quarterback in the NFC West got hurt. Even the young Trey Lance got hurt twice in limited action. And then you got the old guy, the gunslinger, Matthew Glock 9 Stafford, played the whole year. And and now with his elbow, he's taking it easy in camp until the training camp coming up, because he was banged up and he got the job done. Not enough is said about that, but the media is still too busy kissing the ass of Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, and they were all watching Stafford win the Super Bowl last year. Ram Nations, hope we don't see y'all 49er fans in our stadium. It will bring you back nightmares from the championship game. Actually, with that, you're right on cue, Rams Nation. Hold on, my brother. And this is all in good fun, but I got to do it. Hold on. Hold on there. Let's see here. Let's try this again. I think that's what he's talking about. Bye. Bye-bye. Back to Santa Clara you go. There's the parade that the Niners have now. SoFi Stadium, the Niner fans' nightmare. God bless them. Prayers go out to them. They probably have PTSD about returning back to SoFi Stadium after that. We'll see what happens, On that note, thank you, Rams Nation. I hope you guys were able to see it. On my side, it looked like it was, but just for a good time's sake, hold on. I should have checked it. All right. Grander Trough says, I love conspiracy Reddit posts. Yes. LOL. CMDR Carney, I wonder if he will get our blue and white horns alternate helmets. Yeah, everyone keeps talking about that. If we're going to get that, that'll be pretty neat to have that stuff. But you know what, too? Let me get into this before we get too late. Let's do the Rams Legend of the Night. And I'll put the comments up. Hold on. There we go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Rams Legend of the Night is Isaac Bruce, the Reverend. 4-time Pro Bowler, drafted by the 1994 Los Angeles Rams, made the game-winning catch in the Super Bowl for the game-winning TD catch. Amazing player. Let's get into the Rams Legend of the Night. Isaac Bruce.
Todd Kinchin will have a return. Drifts over to the 40. He's going to throw it to the near side to Isaac Bruce. He's got it on the bounce. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's down to the 10 and knocked out of bounds. Oh, no.
And they give an inside handoff. Now a reverse to Bruce, who throws. Wide open is Looker. What a play. Isaac Bruce is able to get the ball into his hands. Great job of execution on a play that was probably just put in this week.
Ball. Back to Canada. Oz Hakeem. Gonna throw it. Got Isaac Bruce wide open. Touchdown.
It's going to be a reverse right here to Oz Hakeem. Now Isaac Bruce starts on the other side of the field, comes all the way across, and Oz Hakeem hits him perfectly.
They've done well with the cutback running game and pursuing the Vikings defense. Tony Banks launches a middle. Isaac Bruce. Bruce down to the 20, down to the 10, 5. Touchdown. Touchdown. Isaac Bruce, an 80-yard pass. In NFL history on first and goal, Bolger rolls, throws. Caught! Touchdown! What a catch by Isaac Bruce!
Boys, he let this football go. I said, oh, it's his first bad pass. But what a catch.
Rams at the 49er 40, and Warner, here comes the blitz. And the pass is caught by Isaac Bruce. And Bruce steps out of a couple of tacklers, and he's going to score.
So you see here, he starts, and it's just a little hook. Now, right now, you have to make a tackle there. Or you have to make the tackle there. Or you have to make the tackle there. I mean, they're going to catch these kinds of passes, but you have to tackle them.
Warner, the quarterback, fires up the middle. The pass is caught to Isaac Bruce, and he's gone.
You see the post there, and then the post there. Both of them going to the inside. The guy that they came off on and left free was Isaac Bruce, and the first play a touchdown.
From the Panthers, 36. Play action. Miller finds Bruce again. Got 1 foot in. He gets the other foot in before he goes out of bounds.
From the 14. Warner, pump fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Isaac Bruce. From the 5 for the Rams. Warner looking for the end zone again. He's got a wide open King. Touchdown Rams. From the 45 and Warner going back for more. He got Isaac Bruce wide open. Bruce, he'll go in again. His 3rd touchdown of the day. Warner only 3 incompletions all day. Going for Isaac Bruce. Bruce pulls away. He's got it. Touchdown. His 4th of the day.
2nd and 4.
What a player, the great Isaac Bruce. I had to leave that in there when he was lining up the 49ers. It was a one-man beatdown. Isaac Bruce lit him up for 4 touchdowns. Amazing game, great memories, amazing rivalry. Awesome. Love it. Okay, let's get back into the chat. Rudy said, Grander Trop says, Rudy, next time, if you have time to post that recent, most obnoxious NFL fans. Niner Sickness says, I don't give a shit if they are old or 5 Super Bowls. It's still better than 2. And the Niners are the Niners are relevant, just like the Rams made it to the Super Bowl. Congratulations, but we're next. Yeah, we're not talking about that they're old, but the Niners that you remember are not the Niners now. Eddie DeBartolo Jr. was the owner of the Niners when they were great. The Yorks leave a lot to be desired. And I like to call John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan the can't get right crew, because there's always something going on. Kyle Shanahan is a great offensive coordinator. He hires great coaches, but they can never seem to get it together. That's the way we look at them. But yes, the Niners have a very good team on both sides of the ball. Make no mistake. Jim Foster says this offseason has felt like it has lasted so long. Are you going to training camp any other days besides the season ticket holder? Not yet, Jim. I hope I'm going to go to at least one more time. I'll let you know. Right now, the 30th for the season ticket holder day. Eduardo says, why do the Cowgirls do their training camp joints at Oxnard and not a Frisco Star at the Frisco Star, which is big enough? There should be and not at the Frisco Star, which is big enough and should be big enough to do their training camp joints. They did it because there was no team in LA. There's a lot of Cowboy fans. There's no team in LA for 20 years, and so they're protecting their brand, and I don't have any problem with that, only because Jerry Jones is a good buddy of Stan Kroenke, and he helped the Rams get back to Los Angeles. So, but that's why. Playboy Lucas says, I hope we don't see the Lambs again, because we will slap them next time. You won't get lucky second time. So fly is Levi South. You can't. Now Playboy Loco, I've heard that term, but you cannot demean SoFly, because Levi Stadium is to be polite, a horrible stadium. So don't demean SoFly Stadium with Levi. There's no way, shape, or form that you can compare the two stadiums. One is night and day. One is like, oh boy, this is the ghetto. There's no shade. It's an ugly stadium. It was a budget stadium. The turf is horrible. SoFly Stadium's a state-of-the-art stadium. They spared no expense, and it's not even done. They're building entertainment complexes. It's the NFL Network's headquarters on the West Coast. So yes, there's a lot of Niner fans that happen to be in Southern California. They show up to the games. But on that note, I almost forgot. Hold on. I almost forgot. I didn't do one of my favorite videos. Sorry. I don't know if my guy Niner Sickness is in here. Still in here. Hold on. On that note about this Levi South.
Another game, another empty stadium. The 49ers struggling to put people in those seats.
Yeah, is it the team, the new location? People have a lot of opinions as to what's going wrong. KPI X5's Andrea Nakano live outside of Levi's trying to make some sense of it all. Andrea?
Yeah, Veronica and Alan, I was here for opening day, and you can feel the excitement of a new season under new head coach Kyle Shanahan. Now you see these pictures with empty seats, and it makes you wonder if the faithful are not so faithful after all. But these pictures may not be telling the whole story.
Beautiful weather in Northern California.
Sunday was a perfect day to head out to Levi Stadium for a football game between the 49ers and the Cardinals. So what's up with all these empty seats?
Maybe it's because they moved to Santa Clara.
Their win rate, 0%.
It's in the sun a lot during the day.
Oh, it's too hot. I forgot about that. I had that. I got to remember I have that. So that's ready to go anytime. So when you say Levi South, don't demean our stadium like that. Yeah, there's a lot of Niner fans that happen to be in California, and they're lucky enough to be blessed to be able to buy tickets to our stadium, and they finally get to see a good game somewhere. But San Ram says this guy is attempting to brainwash himself. Rudy, the PEDs was Bobby taking. I don't know what PEDs, man. He just let us down though. He was hopefully he was going to show out. He's a backup defensive lineman, but we need all the guys we can have on that line. 6 games. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Edwin says, I love how the Winers keep having the Rams rent free in their minds and hearts. Joe, at the end of the day, smack talk is all fun. Just don't get butthurt. Let's have fun. Go. Good luck, Niners. We are stacked this year. Beware. Yeah, we have a better team, in my opinion, than we did last year. Shot by Nolan says, saying Lambs isn't a good insult either. Yeah, I mean, they call us Lambs fans, Lambs. We call them the second placers, the third placers, the last placers, the Wait Till Next Year crew, the 40 Winers, our redheaded step brothers, our little brothers in Santa Clara. We call them all those. But yeah, Jim Fosh says the Rams have the best overall record in the NFL in the combined last 5 years. That's exactly right. Anderson, it's hard to win the NFL. It's hard to win in the NFL. 49ers still 6-1 versus the Lambs, even if the one was the championship game. Yeah, but I guarantee if I gave you the chance, Niner sickness, that you would trade those 6 wins for the championship game one. But also it's 6-1. The total record, you're bypassing the other 3 Rams wins. So it's actually 7-4 since Kyle Shanahan and McVay went at it, with the ace in the hole being the championship game. 6-1. We didn't start playing each other the last couple of years. We started playing each other in 2017 with McVay. Jason says the one that kind of Niners suck. That's exactly right. Granger 12 says Rudy curse pitching hard. Pinata. That is just Lamb still so regardless. They're a bunch of he says pinatas. They're a bunch. That's another word for champions. Edwin says, how do you feel about Bobby Brown missing the first 6 games? I'm not happy about it. He disappointed us. Hopefully he'll learn from this. Luckily he's not one of the frontline players, but we were looking for him to do some good things this year. He's just going to have to be. It's just going to be delayed. But at least he's not hurt. He can still practice with the team and stuff, but not a great thing, man. He's got to learn from that. Jesus says Rams will get 5 before the Niners hit 6. That's what it looks like. I mean, if you go every 27 years and you can't win 1, and if we could win 2 in 27 years, maybe 27 years from now we'll have 7 or 8. Now, who knows? It's hard to win in the NFL. The Rams have been in Los Angeles 5 years, and we've gone to 2 Super Bowls, won 1. We could have won 2. But we won 1. Ready to go says quest for 6 approaching 40 years. Yeah, man. Yeah. Grander Trout says Rudy don't like it. He don't belong. He don't like Bobby betting suspended. Not one bit. Yeah, I don't like it. That's not what we're about here in LA. Playboy Loco says, I love how Rudy keeps having the Niners rent-free in his head and heart. Rudy always talking about us all the time. No, I just have him in there because it's funny to clown him right now. Because they try so hard. They come to Los Angeles, they talk about the takeovers and this and that, and they really forget about the video that I just showed, how it was empty at Levi Stadium for 2 straight years, 2015 and 2016, when they were losing. So it's just my way to remind everybody. Senator Francis, what changed Debo's mind? Nick Scott. Niner Sickness says, okay, no more shit talking out of respect for my boy, El Flaco Rudy. Niner Sickness says, I'm out. I can only hear garbage for so long. Have a great night, brother. Love you. Go Niners. Thank you, brother. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Gail says the Niners said they deserve to go to Super Bowl 56. They forget you have to win the games before deserving it. Yeah, man. We gave them a chance. We took the foot off the pedal in the last game of the season. We could have beat them there, and they would have been knocked out of the playoffs. And then we gave them a chance, and then they got a rematch with us, and we took them down. Jesus says, Quest for Six is like the Raiders commitment to excellence. Corny Bay Area shit. Yeah, Quest for Six, man. I think it's just Quest for One now in Santa Clara. Eduardo says, we own and been owning the Seahawks for years now, with or without Wilson, and the same goes for Wilson. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if he went to another team. We are still going to be owning him and Donald. We're still going to be owning him with Donald. Yep. Eduardo says owning him. Yeah, no, I got you. Rams Nation says, much love, y'all 49er fans. Just fun and games. That's right, baby. It's all fun and games. Right now it's our fun, and it's all games. But we get back to it. We get back at it. I couldn't have asked for anything more winning the championship game. Stan the Ram fan says, ha, laughing emoji. Shabano says the media has been in shambles since Glock 9. Excuse me. The media has been in shambles since Glock 9 won. All these predictions and hot takes backfired. That's exactly right. Exactly right. Playboy Lucas says bye-bye back to St. Louis. St. Louis, the home of the Ramilia and Super Bowl champion Los Angeles and St. Louis Rams. Edwin, I hope the Sea Chickens beat the Winers. That'll be amazing. I hope Jimmy G goes to the Seahawks, and must-see TV will be Jimmy G versus the Seahawks. Jimmy G with Pete Carroll versus Trey and Kyle and the Niners. Grand Trust Isaac Bruce on the loose. Yes. Yeah, I felt right behind. CMDR Carney, whose house? FYI, I go by Carney. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, Carney. Thank you, brother. Damien, he says, love the red and gold. Good night, my friend Rudy. Bless you, brother. Thank you for coming in. Shot by Nella says, Reverend. Yes. Edwin says, Isaac Bruce, God-fearing man. Exactly right. Caitlin Vu, how you doing? Greatest show on turf. That's exactly right, baby. Playboy Lucas, the Sea Chickens are done. No more Wilson. We will slap them and sweep them. Get the brooms out. Grander Charles, rest in peace, John Madden. Yes, God bless John Madden. Grander Charles says, Azakim. Yes. Eduardo says the Buccaneer Brady is 0-4 against us. We ain't afraid of him. Even in the playoffs, we saw what happened last year. Yeah, man, we took him out at home and at SoFly, even with golf. Wow, Tony Banks is a name from the past. Yeah, Tony Banks. I left those videos in there because we already seen what they did with Kurt Warner, but Tony Banks, threw some pretty good deep balls, but unfortunately was very inconsistent. Oops, let me change my banner. Kenny Vu says, except Kurt Warner's injuries in the end and Brady's tough Patriots ended at 2003. Yeah, we definitely left some rings on the table. Senator Ram says, Danny Shaw says, Bruce is loose. Senator Ram says, laughing emoji. Ready goes, can't believe Falk, Warner, Bruce, and Holt only got one ring. 3 of Hall of Famers and Holt to be one soon. Exactly right. They left rings on the table. Exactly right. Jesus says he was a rookie the final year they stayed in Anaheim before they left St. Louis. That's exactly right. They played in Anaheim, still Los Angeles Rams, but they played in Anaheim. Exactly right. Grander 12 says, look at that pass. Yes. Southern Ram fans against who? The Niners. Southern Ram fans, the Rams have the most favorites between the two. That's exactly right, baby. And we have more coming. Grander 12 says, I always wondered how Henry Allard, Isaac Bruce, Flipper Anderson, Terry Holt all played together. It would be amazing had they played together, Grander 12. It would be amazing. Jim Foster says preseason game start in less than 3 weeks. Yes. Stan Ramfan says throw up emoji. Stan Ramfan says Levi is a mausoleum. Chewy Loco, orale with Rudy. Just bought me another Rams cap. Awesome. Can't stop buying Rams merch. So I'm looking forward to a Rams cap with horns stitched on both sides. If you see them, let me know. I know they're around. I will let you know, brother. They have that old school one. It's not stitched, but remember the one that has the horns on the side, the old school one from Boarding News to LA. The comedian Paul Rodriguez has it in there, and he's holding up the beer to Jesus Christ, the picture. I've seen those too. They brought back those, but I'll let you know. Jim Foster said, Playboy Loco, like I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Jim Foster. Grinder Trumps with Chewy Loco. You got to see the watermelon hat that Rudy has. I haven't got one yet. I might get one to put in the back. The watermelon guy is amazing. Stan the Ram fan. Jim Foster say, Rudy, just so you know, on the Rams shop, on the Rams website, a lot of gear is 65% off. Thank you, brother. I check that out. I'll check that out. I always check Fanatics. It's always cool too. Stan the Ram fan says, bop. Playboy Loco, Rudy loves to talk about Levi Stadium. Yeah, it's horrible, man. I can't say enough how bad it is. Grandchild, this One Eagle fan who said he's been to this San Francisco. This One Eagles fan who said he's been to San Francisco Stadium compared to Levi Stadium to the Commander Stadium. Oh, he compared Levi Stadium to the Commander Stadium. Wow. I thought the Commander Stadium was better. Rob Nick says, y'all 49er fans pay rent. Thank you, though. Lone Fox 115. Thank you, brother. Sorry, I barely got to you. Rudy says, thank you, brother, for coming in. Playboy Lucas Rounds will get 5 in a couple years. In a few years. Grander Trop says that one Cards fan here called the Rams lamb chop. Oh, yeah, you told me about that. That's funny. Cards fan saying that. Chewy Lucas, thanks, Grander Trop. Hopefully he shows us. Yes. Edwin says, who has better season, Allen Robinson or Cup? That's a great question. Cup is going to help Allen Robinson in so many ways. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing between these two guys. They're both students of the game. If we get OBJ back, but Cup is going to get double teamed, and then the coverage is going to roll over to Cup, and then Allen Robinson single covered. I mean, who are you going to? Then we got, even without OBJ, Cooper Kupp, Jefferson. Hopefully he'll take the next step towards stardom because he has flashes last year. Allen Robinson, Higbee. I like my guy Blanton too. I mean, he's a serviceable tight end and can make plays. Jacob Harris, Tutu Atwell. Woo! Kyrie Williams, when he gets out, they can get balls out of the backfield. Liam Cohen is offensive coordinator. It's going to be amazing, though. Amazing. Santa Ram fan says, we sat our stars for 2 of those losses in the 49ers. Yep, I know exactly. The first one against Jimmy G we did for sure. Gil says, end of each season, the Niners motto is they're always next year. Yeah, the wait till next year crew, we call them. Grinder Trust says they always pushing up on Rudy. They go for they always pushing up on Rudy. They go too far. They won't leave her. That's all right. They're buddies of mine. It's cool. My One Guy Niner podcast, I go on there. And but yeah, he's a big Niner fan. He's also a Laker fan too. So, but it's good. Wild Samurai, good. What's up, brother? Wildman Samurai. Hey, bro. I really enjoy your channel, but entertain all these Niner conversations. Trolling isn't what I enjoy. You should seriously mute the Niner trolls. It's getting really old fast. All right, brother. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I respect your opinion. Grander Trout says, Chewy Loco, I asked Rudy where can we order a watermelon helmet? I want to get one for Peo. You can get those at the stadium from the tailgating in the pink area. That's where the guys were there. If you watch my videos, one of my videos, I interviewed the watermelon guys. They're wonderful dudes. The The Rams watermelon heads, rather. Amazing. Grand Trial Seahawks hit the reset button. Not as hard as I'd expect. It's rebuild time. Yes. Playboy Locos, it's hard it took 50 years for the Lambs to bring a trophy in LA. No, the trophy came in 1951, before the Niners were even a thing in the NFL. Randy Robertson, what's up, brother? Maybe one day this century the Niners might win one, but not this year. Stafford's going to steal their soul. Exactly right, brother. San Ram fans, we are on our own channel having fun. Exactly. There's my guy, Muster It. Rams family in the house. Sorry, being gone. Amtrak schedule has been brutal. No problem, brother. Thank you for coming in, brother. Thank you so much. Much love. Grand Trust Wire Summary, I agree. Rudy is okay with the banter. It gets to be rude at times. And the guy last night was just way too rude. Yeah, so I'll keep that in mind, guys. So it's good to have some, but I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, guys. Grand Trust says, Rudy, we got to find you a Rams colored lava lamp. Eduardo says, even though we had a hard schedule, as long as we make it to the playoffs, we should be good. Yes, this schedule's hard, but I'm glad we get to play the AFC teams because we get film on them. We get to see how we match up. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. Oh, sorry. Rams Nation says, what I think about y'all stadium, and exactly right. Monster says, I watched old 1986 video of Steve Bartkowski playing with the Rams long ago. Yes, Steve Bartkowski. We were always looking for a quarterback, and then we got Vince Ferragamo, and the woman who shall be nameless didn't want to pay him. He went to Canadian Football League. Exactly right. Even gave the great Joe Namath the spin. Playboy, look, I'm here to show some of my support to Rudy. No hate towards any Ram fans here. I just don't like y'all team. No, it's all good, brother. No good. It's all good. Playboy, look, it's puro pinche Niners. Hasta la muerte. All right, brother. Grand Trust is born in LA. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind. Yes. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a Cheech Marin movie, a comedy classic. Yes, amazing. I like your pants. Why don't you take off your pants? He says. Jim Foster's Levi Stadium is worse than a high school stadium. It's horrible, man. I haven't been there, but clearly the Niner fans don't like it either. But I know about Haas stadiums being at the Coliseum, and even that iconic relic the Coliseum is. They've made updates for my USC Trojans. Is still a better stadium than that new stadium. Grand Charles says, "Born East LA. What are you guys in for? Good times." That's hilarious. Playboy looks as few years never. Jim Foster says, I can't be at peace until we sign OBJ. He's really the last piece of the puzzle. I'm waiting for it, brother. I can't wait for it. Jim Foster. Jim Foster. Stan the Ramfest says, Rudy, San Francisco, they should just have kept Kaiser Stadium the old John Brody joint. Yeah, man. And then Candlestick Park, it was a horrible baseball stadium, but they won so much there. Yeah, man, they should have played somewhere else and then maybe rebuilt Candlestick, but that's their deal. Who cares? But yeah, I got you, Stanley Ramford. That's a great point. Ready to go. So Jim Foster's, do you go into Ronald's channel? Yeah, he used to. I guess he said Rombo blocked him. Grand Charles says, I have to drive to LA to get a watermelon. I should just send you the money. I could pick it up for him if you want. Lone Fox 115, any plans on having a Ramilia meetup location at training camp? Would be awesome if we get a group of photo together. That'd be awesome, brother. That's a great point. Lone Fox 115. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd like that because I'm gonna let you guys know where I'm gonna be at anyway. Awesome, brother. Appreciate it. That's a great point. Jim Foster says, Playboy Loco, can a no, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. My guy Willie Bowen, what's up, Rudy? Thank you, brother, for coming in, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Grander Trust, there's Willie Bowen. Yes. Oops. Send the reference at Jim Foster. Rams Nation says we have a hard schedule, but we shall put it through. That's exactly right, baby. Willie Bowen says Dieter Brock was a good quarterback for the LA Rams. Dieter Brock, the old Dieter Brock, the guy from the Canadian Football League. Grander Trust says Rudy don't wear pants on his show. He has Rams pajamas. Rams Nation says, I mean to say pull through. Yes, exactly right. Yeah, we will. We will pull through. Playboy Local says, what welcome, I'm not trolling. I'm not a troll. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's right. I shouldn't let it go on too long, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll get on the next show. For Niners beating the Cowboys and keeping them at bay in the 80s, I'm always grateful. That was so sweet. Yeah, man. But the Cowboys had him for a few years. They had to get Deion Sanders to put Steve Young over the top. Edward Mendoza says, "Hey Rudy, let's put more Weiner fans to comas. A puro pinche Rams." Yeah, yes, baby, yes. I'm gonna limit some of their posts. It's okay for them to come in, but we're not gonna, like my guy Wildman Samurai. And I fell too far in the comments. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, that's a good point that we're gonna limit some of that. We will limit some of that. But
coming from behind to win the NFC Championship and a ticket to the Super Bowl. The Los Angeles Rams are on their way, and fans couldn't be more excited.
It's beautiful, baby. That's what it's all about. Rams, baby. Rams house. Who's house? Rams house.
Long-time Ram fan. Let's go Rams! From the hugs in the stands.
There we go, baby. The Rams. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. It was lit today. Yeah, but like my guy Wildman Samurai said, we're gonna get back to Rams because that's what we're here for. But it is good to have some of that. But yeah, so thank you, brother. You know, the channel evolves and we'll have different things, different days. But that's a great point. You know, so it is what it is. You know, they're gonna come in here from time to time. It's okay for the support, but yeah, you're right. We'll focus on our Ram fans. So, but yes, exactly right. I like that. But I like that meetup though too. I'm gonna let you guys know about that. That's gonna be awesome. Roberto Hastings, what's up, my Ram fans? What's up, brother? Thank you so much for coming in. Willie Bone says, when the Rams win another Super Bowl championship, Weiner fans should be in a coma. Exactly right. Ram Nation says, I will chill out. I'm trash talking on Niners. No, you're good. What I'm saying for me, and I'm just letting you guys know, is it's okay for them to come in. We can go back and forth. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think I understand what Wildman Samurai is saying. We're not going to focus on that. We'll just bypass that for the Rams comments because it's good to have a show of that. Maybe there'll be a trash talk before we play a game. But yeah, we're here for the Rams news. I didn't even get to talk to Bob about Bobby Brown too much. And so it's going to be all good. It's going to be all good. So what I want to do with that is this. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, guys. So Bobby Brown got suspended for 6 games, right? He really let us down. We thought that he was going to show out this year, and he still can. But, everything was going great in Rams Super Bowl town, and we get this news. Not a good thing. Not a good thing, and we're not happy about it. And but luckily, he is a backup guy, and at least he's not hurt. He will be back after 6 games. He will be back after 6 games, so at least there's that. And so at least there's that. So let's just go in here. Hold on one second. But yeah, on the chat about the Niners, I'm gonna cut some of that off. We're gonna talk about Rams more because it just wastes time. It's gonna go back and forth a little bit. So that's fine. Don't worry. You guys aren't doing anything. It's my responsibility to get the show rolling. So that's fine. It's good. You know, it's a good learning thing for me. So let's get this going. This is what I want to talk about here too. Hold on. So this is what I want to talk about is our depth chart. So base 3-4 defense. We go down here to nose tackle. My guy Gray Gaines. Suspended. Bobby Brown, my prerogative. Everybody's talking about my suspension. Please don't make me leave. Okay, so we're going to have to, by committee, you have to move guys in. We're going to have to, but Bobby Brown is suspended. Elijah Garcia, you know, next man up, brother. So, you know, that's what I want to talk about. It's not a great thing at all. It's not a good thing at all. We're not happy about it. We were really wanting this guy to show out this year. He's got a lot of potential. But yeah, so according to the depth chart, you know, my guy Ashawn Robinson, Ernest Brown, Jonah Williams, Gray Gaines, Bobby Brown, suspended 6 games, Elijah Garcia, Donald, of course, Michael Hoch, I can never say his name, Hocht. They got, let's see here, Marquise Copeland, Floyd, Terrell Lewis on the ends, you know. So, yeah, we'll see what we do about that. Are we going to get a veteran? You think we'll be okay about that? We'll see, but I'm not happy about this at all. Not at all. Bobby Brown. So the good news is, silver lining is he's not hurt. So he'll have fresh legs, like I said in my video about it, and we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that, but I'm not happy about that at all. But like I said, we'll see what happens with that and go from there. And hold on one second. Okay, so you know, I like my guy Bobby Brown still. He's a Ram. We'll see what happens. You know, I'm not very happy about him being suspended. And let me just share this with you real quick about. He's a good guy though, so we're not going to come down too hard on him. It was a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, you know. So hold on one second. Everybody makes mistakes, you know. It sucks because we don't want nothing to interrupt our run it back tour, our run it back season. And so let's get this going here.
You must be so excited too, because when
I really the main thing I'm looking forward to doing is meeting Coach Henry and meeting AD. Like it's crazy because I remember talking to so many coaches and telling them like, yeah, Aaron Donald's one of my favorite players and this and yada yada. And it's like I'm about to be playing with him.
Is that insane?
It's crazy.
It's Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
He's the best player. And you're gonna help him out.
See, he's a good kid, you know.
That's the better way to put it. He gonna help me.
Why is he your favorite player?
Man, well, one is just like when you look at the whole framework of just him as a person, he seems like a great person. He don't get in trouble off the field. On the field, he's a beast, and it's like he works hard. He works really hard. So it's like you can't deny him or take anything away from him as a person or as a player.
You have described your play as disruptive. What is this disruptive? What does it mean to be disruptive?
I either got the way I'm gonna go through you.
Hmm.
That's the best way I
Point
can put
blank. That's
Point
what
blank,
Mama
period.
taught you.
That's right,
it.
baby.
She taught me that in basketball and wrestling. Like, she was like, go through them. She was like, it's the fastest way through.
I love it. So now you join the Rams. You got any goals for you playing next to number 99?
My main goal is to just be what I can be and be what they need me to be. That's my main goal this year. And get accustomed to the league and then become a beast of the league. That's my goal.
Being in Los Angeles, getting ready to play in your first NFL game, you know, months away from now. But just what do you want Rams fans to know about you?
They're going to get the best out of me.
And you make Mama proud.
I think she already proud. She told me she was proud of my pro day before I ever even got drafted.
Yeah?
Because she told me I stayed the course and I did what I promised I was going to do when I was 14.
Well, welcome to the Rams. Congratulations. The work now starts. So.
Yes, man. Thanks.
So that's Bobby Brown. You know, everybody makes mistakes. And so, you know, everybody makes mistakes. So, you know, it is what it is. And let's see here. Jim Foster says, Rudy, I'm obviously a huge Ram fan, but I honestly hate our chant. Whose house? Ram's house. That's like, well, I mean, I like our chant better than JETS, Jets, or Fly Eagles Fly, or Raiders, or then the 49ers copy them and go 49er. What is that? Or bang bang, you know, pew pew, Niner gang, you know. But you know, it's okay, you know. I like it, especially in the midst of a game, you know, because it rattles the other team. They get mad, you know. Rams, whose house? Rams house, you know. So that's one reason why I do like it. You know, that's one reason why I do like it. But you know, everyone has a right to their opinion. I don't mind it. But yeah. I check about this shit. There you go. I like it in the midst of a game because it you know, the other team doesn't like it. So, but yeah, it could have been worse. Lone Fox 150 says Rams host. Exactly right. Monster says like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys so much. Yes. Willie Bowen, my guy, says SoFi Stadium is the best stadium in the NFL. That's exactly right. Rams house. What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Go Rams, he says. Yes, indeed. Grander Trump says, I prefer Ramulators. Mount up. But Rudy will only say it at the end of the stream. I told you I'm going to do an intro with the music with music behind it. Well, I haven't got it done yet. Pablo, because I will chill out too, Rudy, if it bothers some people. I'm sorry. No, you're good, brother. Don't worry. I just need. It's okay to have that. But I gotta, you know, because it takes time on the show. Don't worry, brother. You're good, brother. Don't worry. You're good. But that's what they mean is we need to get more into stuff in the show. But it's good to have that. You know, that makes it fun. So don't worry, Roberto. You're good. Jim Foster says everyone uses PEDs in the NFL. They're probably going to have a special someday about that was running rapid. You know, some guys would get caught, some guys wouldn't. Grander Trump says if the Rams cut him, Lions will get him. They recently had their starter nose tackle, defensive tackle retired. They are very thin. Wow. No, we can't. We need him. Ram Nations, we won't cut him. Ram Nations, we got the best team in the NFC West, aka the Death Star. Exactly right, baby. Eduardo says, my bad. I didn't mean to offend anybody about the comment. I just didn't like anything that represents San Francisco. Oh, you're good, brother. You're good, brother. Yeah. On here, it's all in good fun, but on here, let's just try to keep it about the teams. That's about it. It's good about the teams. Because I don't want to, because then it gets out of hand. But you're good, Eduardo. Don't worry, brother. Thank you for coming in. Always, like always, brother. Much love, my brother. Willie Bones says LA Rams should sign Travin Howard and put Bobby Brown on waivers. Oh. But I like what Bobby Brown, he's a good kid. He made a mistake. He's not going to get paid. I think he gets suspended without pay. So, that's that. But, if anyone ever comes across it's better, I'm all for it. But we'll see what happens. But that's a great comment. That's a great comment, my guy, Willie Bowen. Eduardo Mendoza says it's an LA thing. Yes, baby. Gardner Trout says, I'm also grateful to the Niners. My team got Mike McDaniel. Yeah, Mike McDaniel. That's right. Mike McDaniel's there. That's right. At San Ram fan, Eduardo, I feel ya. Yes. Gardner Trout says, Rudy about to get suspended. Just kidding. Label Lucas says, Mike McDaniel is a good catch. Y'all got a good one. Yup. That's exactly right. I can't say your name, man. I'm going to highlight you. I'm Sabachki. I butchered it. Spell it out how it's pronounced. I like the name, but I botched it. I highlighted you. I would love to see Robert Quinn back. I love Robert Quinn too, just a little steep, but that's a great comment, brother. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Stan the Ram fan says, I just can't be cool with anybody, with any Bay Area team, especially the Niners, Giants. Yeah, me either, brother. I hate the Niners. I hate the Giants. Playboy Loco says, Rudy about to get suspended. Grinder 12 says, only issue I have with San Francisco is that I can't live there. Love the weather. He loves the weather in NoCal. Ram Nation says, we got Lord Vader, aka McVay. We'll be playoff team. We ain't scared of nobody. No, the champs don't fear nobody. Eduardo says, at Stam the Ram fan, I feel you just the same for Boston. Yes, exactly right, Eduardo. I feel on that one. And my brother says, who would cost more, Sue or Quinn? I think Quinn right now. That's a great question. Stan the Ram fan says, Boston all day. Grinder 12 says, I asked this Raider fan where he got his Raiders light sign that goes bright, then fades to low. It's a local thing in LA, a local guy, huh? Grinder 12 says, that would a cool sign in your room, Rudy. Yeah, I saw some. Walmart had some, like a small, about this size, with the Rams logo, mini, what do they call those tube lighting type deals like they have in the bars? But I didn't get one, and then they sold out. But yeah, that would be awesome. San Ram fan says, big country boy, Reggie White size. Yes, man. Bobby Brown, we just, unfortunately he made a mistake, and he'll be back. Eduardo says, Bobby Brown seems like a nice and hardworking guy. Even his attitude seems like, yeah, that's why I wanted to show that little video. It didn't show a lot of his, his what he brings to us, but he's a good guy. He made a mistake, and even before that in that video, I didn't want to show the whole thing. He's a mama's boy. He loves his mama, and like all of us, and he's a good guy. So that's why I'm not too hard on him, but I don't like that he did that. We need you, brother. Grand Trust probably Quinn due to Rams would have to give up a draft pick mid or upper round, whereas Sue just a free agent, and it'd probably be 1 year deal. Exactly right. Grand Trust, I like Bobby Brown coming out of college. Yeah, Texas A&M. Yes, indeed. Grand Trust, what about Seahawks? They say 12th man, Mitch is. Playboy Lucas says, whose house? Rams house, he says. Stan Ram fans, it's early for our chance. We're still new. Yeah. It's early. Like I said, I think that we're, with Stafford, we are ahead of the grain because we were hoping we were going to win year one, and we already won it in year one with McVay and Stafford. Now we got year two, and that the chants and stuff. Rams house. One of the things we probably said is because the Chargers are in our house too, so we have to remind them too. My brother says, Cham's house. That's exactly right, baby. Grander has a Rudy idea for a show. Who has the coolest, worst sayings? Yeah, that'd be funny. The Bill, circle the wagons, Jan. Yeah, circle the wagons from the ESPN guy, big Niner fan. I can't remember his name, but yeah. Eduardo says, can't believe the Niners use the word gang when they say bang, bang, Weiner gang. Yeah, that's one thing they come up with. Shot by Nelly says, whose house? Chant sounds great in SoFly. Yeah, I love it in the state, especially when you have the opponent right there. Whose house? Rams house. Now they should change it to the Champ's house. That's what they should do for this whole season. Grander 12 says, Bango. That's another one. Who day? Are they taking the Saints thing? Who dat? Who day? What? I'd never even before the Super Bowl. I was like, what are you guys saying? They did the Saints saying? No, they do who dat. Oh, but that's who day? Get original. Yeah, Bengals who day, Saints who dat. Who's who? You guys are who day? We day. We beat you guys in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I thought the same thing. It's too close to who dat. It's kind of it's too close to that. Lone Fox 150 says rivalry is all a part of the game. Truly, I don't hate any Niner fans. I just feel bad they chose the wrong team. I just feel bad they chose the wrong team. Exactly right. Stan Ryan fans, Rudy, does Debo see 33 in his sleep? He does. He sees Debo in his sleep, and he has to make business decisions now because he got knocked the F out. He's right here. Yep. Grand Trials of Bobby Brown, 2021 round considered 2021 fourth round pick, considered one of the better nose tackles in the draft. Les Need has done it again, but we need to see more of them. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see him until the sixth game. My guy says, I'm savage. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I couldn't make it out. I got glasses. Sorry. The guy with glasses. Thank you, brother. I'm Savage Bob Savage Bob Syke. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Grand Trussell, when Peo yells, whose house? When Peo yells, whose house? But it's better when he'd yell outside. When Peo yells, whose house? But it's better when he'd yell it outside at his parents really loud. A Panthers chant, keep pounding. That is what she said. Yeah, if that's real, that's funny. Eduardo says LMAOO. Southern Ram fan says, no, I don't like Boston. That was punches. Okay, boom, boom. Thank you, brother. I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, my guy Stan. He's my guy, so I can't be mean. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I hate Boston. That's good. Rams Nation says, I don't like the 49ers fans either. Some of them are irrelevant. Some of them are arrogant. I don't have not all of them, but there's a lot of them, like Cowboy fans. But we all have different things in our fan base. But yeah, exactly right, brother. Willie Bowen says Buffalo Bills will be squashed by the LA Rams defense. Game 1, Monday, Thursday night football. Cannot wait. Plus, Allen Robinson and Cooper Kupp will have a great reception, yardage, and touchdowns. Indeed, brother. Yes. Gunner Thompson, the Intruders. I always love my mama. She's the only. How's it go? I always love my mama. She's the only one. I think I butchered it. Rams Nation says just fun and games, though. Yep, that's exactly right. Stan the Ram fan says, I definitely like Glock 9. Love that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Glock 9's locked and loaded, baby. Glock 9, baby. Granger 12 says the Niners chant is no one has it better. They used to say that. No one has it better. But one Niner fan says, I knew in the 80s used to say, strike it rich, but I don't know what she's putting up. I don't know if she was putting me on. Strike it rich sounds right because of the minor guy, their little emblem guy, their little mascot. Granger 12 says, hate is such a strong word. Yes, it is. Willie Bone says, what's up, Payo? Yes, Payo. Granger 12, is that real? LOL. Shabai notices, I'm surprised they didn't do a F them picks chant. I know. Granger 12 says, get behind me, Satan, get behind me. That's a chant for the 49ers. Get behind me, Satan, get behind me. All right, enough of them. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate all of you guys coming in, my guys in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Willie Bowen, Shot by Nolan, Granger 12, Stan the Ram Fan, Rams Nation, Eduardo, my brother. Everyone that came in today, even the Niner guys, Roberto, Beto, all you guys, thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate it so much. Look for my lives, hit the subscribe and like button so we can do this again. It's amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. This is why I do it. As a Ram season, I'm blessed to be a Ram season ticket holder, and I'll be posting videos when the season starts. So in the meantime, we'll fill our time with great content and great input from you guys. A lot of guys had some great ideas today. Thank you so much. This is what I'm talking about, because I'm only as good as my guys in the chat. I do it for you guys. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you guys. And thank all the new guys for coming in. I hope to see you guys more often and soon again. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Bless each and every one of you guys. Willie Bowen says, Matt Stafford has a Beretta 9mm throwing arm. That's right, baby. Eduardo says, non-Rams related. When the Dodgers play the Padres, we should start chant, who's your Padre? Lone Fox 15, thank you for everything. Rudy Horns up. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. Grander Trump, my guy, says, be safe. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Shot by Nolan says, great Steam fam. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Appreciate you coming. Ready to go. See y'all later, Ramley. Exactly right. Thank you, brother. Horns up, brother. And thank you guys so much. Monster at night, brother. Thank you so much too, brother. Grander Trump, say it. Jesus, thank you so much, brother, too, brother. Appreciate it. That's the right, baby. Rams, a drink on me. Rams house, Rams strong, baby. And thank you so much for the, with that note, hold on one second before I say it. As we always say, may the Ramilia be with you. Ramulator.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Rams fans, let's get ready to rumble!
Mount up!